Trayvon Bromell, Gordon, can he cap his comeback story with a gold medal here in Tokyo? Comes in with the fastest time of the year, 9.77. Only one loss in the last 2 years, and that was Monaco, and he avenged that quickly by winning in Gateshead. Top rivals to him include Ronnie Baker, Akani Simbine, Andre DeGrasse, Fred Curley of the U.S. as well, who ran 96 at the trials. Is this Bromell's time for gold, Gordon?
I think so. I mean, I don't see anyone like who's been running as consistently as good as Bromell this regular season. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you have that one Monaco race, which is kind of what everyone is going to put their eyes on to have the justification to say that Bromell won't win or isn't the favorite because he didn't win that one race. But then if we look at the other 10 or other 9 races, you have to realize, okay, he's more the 9 out of 10 times he's running differently. And you got to take the odds of 9 out of 10 over 1 out of 10. Now, again, 1 out of 10 happens. 10% chance is a percent chance that Bromell has a bad start, kind of stumbles, and then you have a Ronnie Baker or a Sabene find a way to take the win, or a dare I say like a Fred Curley. I just don't think we've seen enough falter from Bromell to give the field the benefit of the doubt. I think the benefit of the doubt needs to go to Bromell right now. And Bromell has the experience, right? It's not like he's, even though he's never won gold or anything like that, he's won world indoors. He's been to the Olympics. He's got top 3 at a world championships. So he's a vet. And I think when push comes to shove, when he's on that starting line in that final, he'll just put together a solid race. I think he'll run like 9-8 low and win. That's what I think.
I see it similarly. I think that he's actually fairly experienced compared to the rest of this field. People like, DeGrasse, who he came up with and he shared the bronze medal with in 2015, has experience, but it's not as if there's a lot of, because Usain Bolt was in the event for a lot of years, and then Christian Coleman won gold, and Gatlin, all 3 of those guys are not here. They are not on the start line. There's 11 guys on the start line who have run sub 10 this year, but there's only one guy who's run under 9.8 this year, and that's Bromell. And I think his start really has put fields away early in every single race except for Monaco this year, and it seems as if he just gets a B start. He doesn't even need his A+ start. That should be enough for him. I'm looking at the rest of this field, though, and I have U.S. medal odds at this one at 90%, Gordon, because I think you have to like Baker here as a potential medalist. Trials runner-up, he beat Bromell and everybody else in Monaco. Simbine and DeGrasse will be tough. I think they're going to be solid. Simbine's been top 5 the last 3 outdoor championships. Obviously, we know how many medals DeGrasse has. Simbine in particular, your 984 is good. I think it's going to be between those 4 guys for the 3 medals: Bromell, Baker, Simbine, and DeGrasse. When I dug in,
you don't think Fred Curley has a shot?
I think it depends which one we're looking at. Are we looking at Fred Curley in trials and before, or are we looking at Fred Curley in the 2 races after? Because he dropped a couple 10-1s there, which are concerning, because in both of those races, Americans won them. So they were able to rebound from the trials. And I know everybody's recovery is going to be a bit different, but you could throw out 1, but 2 of them, it's trending in the wrong direction. So I think bronze would be his best outcome here, but I think there's enough guys there who have proven themselves solid international competitors that I'd put him outside the medals if I had to make a pick.
So people in the chat asked, am I going to bet $100 on Bromell? Like I said, I am betting $100 in every event. For this event, I think I'm going Trayvon Bromell is minus 118, which is shows he's the favorite. However, to get top 3 for Simbene is plus 105. So that's plus odds. So I think I'm going to put $50 on Bromell winning and $50 on Simbene getting top 3. And then I may parlay it. I'm not sure yet because then I'll get even better odds. But I think I might do 50 on Bromell and 50 on Simbene getting top 3. What are your thoughts on me doing that? Is that a good move or bad move?
I think you should go even bolder and I think you should only bet winners. You could bet multiple winners in one event.
No, you gotta bet top 3s when there's plus money. No, like
you should.
No, Sabine, like in a pole ball, it's not worth putting all the money on Mondo because you're not going to make much back. But if you put a lot of money on Chris Nielsen being top 3, you'll make a lot of money. That's what you got to do.
I think Sabine is a good pick. 4th in 19, 5th in 17, 5th in 16, and he's faster this year. I like that pick.
Yeah. That's plus money. You get better odds by putting money on Sabine being top 3 than odds of picking Bromell to win.
Right. And I think Sabine is going to get in the top 3. Also, some other names just to mention here. Lamont Jacobs of Italy, who's run 995. Gift Leo Talela, who's run 994 from South Africa. Yamagata of Japan, running from his home fans, has run 995 this year. And, the veteran, Johan Blake, 998. I see it, as I mentioned, I think those 4 guys are the ones that are going to contend for the medals. Of course, things can happen at the edges as well, too. And I'd be surprised if Bromell doesn't get this done.
I'd say the 2 people.
Blake has a chance of medaling. I just think it's.
No,
I think he's going to make the final for sure. I think he's going to make the final, but I don't. Can he get to 9.98? Is it going to take a 9.8 to get a medal in this race? Probably. We don't know how quick the track is, but Curly 9.86 for 3rd at the trials. We already know what Simbine ran this year. It's going to take something quick. I don't know if Blake has that top end. I'm looking at the last time he ran. Yeah, he hasn't a 9.89 in 2010, and then he ran mid 9.8s in 2012, which was his best season where he got this PB of 9.69. But yeah, I think finals, yes. I think medal, no, for Blake.
I think 2 good long shots to medal that, I don't think it's going to happen, but great bets. Sean Maswangani, the Houston freshman, he's plus 6,600. That's a good chance to get, if he puts together a crazy 989 type race, he could find a way to be top 3. He's good, right? I don't think he's going to be top 3, but he could be that wild card. And also Divine Odeduru, who hasn't really been the same since his 2019 Texas Tech days. But hey, maybe he puts something together and finds a way to, it's going to, like, if they do it, it'll be like, oh, we should have seen it this whole time. They clearly had it in them. They just never put it together at the right moment. And now they did. But Divine Odeduru and Masanganwe, the 2 college kids, I think or former college kids for Odeduru, have a chance.
I think you should save your wild cards for the 200 because that's where it always seems to happen. And I think that's where it's shaking out again this year. Now, you got a favorite there in Lyles who won the trials.